Hello, my name is Junie Nguyen, and I'm serving as your San Leandro DECA president for the 14-15 school year. So what I'm going to teach you guys today is how to do a basic role play. Role plays are one of the competitions that you will have to do when you go to either NorCal Career Development Conference or State Career Development Conference in San Ramon or Santa Clara, respectively. You will also have to do it if you place at state for your International Career Development Conference competition. So what a role play is, it's a 10-minute presentation where you have 10 minutes to prepare your presentation and 10 minutes to present it to a judge. So in your presentation, you will have to hit 5 performance indicators, which are listed in the front of your DECA role play paper. On the back of your DECA role play paper will be a situation of a business. You will be either playing the owner or a manager or even a salesperson. On the back of the paper, what you're going to see is a situation. On the situation, there will be one or more things that you will have to cover in your presentation. You'll be either playing as an owner or a manager or even a person trying to sell a product to a specific business. The example you're going to see today is a quick serve restaurant management role play, which is one of the many categories that you can participate in for your DECA role play. Alright, so during your preparation time for your role play, you'll be given 10 minutes. And in that 10 minutes, you're allowed to prepare however you want to prepare. How I prepare is I get a sheet of notes and I actually will write them up and organize my thoughts so that I can present to the judge effectively. You can also make yourself stand out. One way to make yourself stand out is actually to create a PowerPoint presentation out of the papers that they give you on the table. So once you are done with that, they will call you up and you will have to walk over to your judge. And once you walk over to your judge, you will have to handshake them and greet them appropriately, like this. Hi, my name is Junie Nguyen. I will be playing the role of the manager at Bowers, and you will be playing the role of the owner. May I take a seat? Thank you. So today you wanted me to come here and present to you a new promotional plan for your cross-country tour that you will be taking, where you visit 12 cities. So I prepared a little presentation for you so that you can see and follow along to what I'm saying. So, the point of a promotional plan, which you're asking me to create, is not just to outline, but to analyze the best possible ways to promote a product. The promotional plan is used somewhat as a way to organize our ideas and make sure that all promotions are well done and effective. They also help us to make sure we don't go over budget and that we are targeting the right target market. So for our cross-country tour, which is on our next slide, as you can see, we are going to be going to 12 cities. Out of the 12, I've highlighted a couple of main cities where I believe that we can make the most profit. These are New York City, Los Angeles, Atlanta, Houston, and Miami. Because we can make the most profit, the promotional plan is really centered towards these cities. We can make the most profit because the target market that we have here in San Francisco is similar to the target market that we have in these cities. So my research for this plan is to find our demographics, our geographics, and our psychographics. We are currently located in San Francisco, California. As you know, it's one of the biggest metropolitan cities with a lot of tourists and a lot of businessmen. And because of this, we sell a lot of clam chowder. It's somewhat of a specialty dish for us. We target 20 to 30-year-old tourists and business people who are on lunch break. That's why we're open from 11 a.m. to 2 p.m. because that way we can get a lot of customers who are within our target market. Our psychographics are people who are busy or, as previously stated, tourists. So our market is someone who wants our product and can afford it. The highlighted cities are places that have specialty foods and specialty soups, such as like gumbo, jambalaya, and garlic bread, and etc. So by figuring out who our current target market is, we can identify the cities we want to go to target. So while the advantage of these cities is an easily targetable market, the disadvantage is that these cities are really big, meaning it will be kind of hard to getting the promotion out for our cross-country tour. What we're going to do on our next slide is have sales promotions through both social media and traditional advertisement. Not only are we going to use our company Twitter and Facebook to get the word out, but we're also going to post flyers and pass them out on the corners of the streets. When tourists get these papers, and maybe even business people, they just love a good deal, so of course they're going to come to us. And we can also get more businesses to come here by having a press release by all the local businesses in the city and the local Starbucks. And that way we can potentially draw a lot of potential customers. So our final thing is our budget. And our budget is going to be $350 per city, and which is going to be a really small portion of our revenue because we sell each clam chowder bowl for about $6. And while local advertising is a good communication channel or a way to distribute information, to others, social media is a communication that can reach a lot more people a lot quicker. As you know, billions of people use Facebook, millions of people use Instagram, and hundreds of thousands of people use Twitter. And this way, more people can take advantage of our offers, and we can make a lot more profit. Communication has become a lot faster, and marketing is even easier now that we use technology, both to manufacture our products and to advertise them. Social media, emails, websites get our information out, and we can store information through things like online databases and Excel worksheets. And finally, measuring success. We will measure the success of this plan through the amount of followers we get and the likes and profits of each location. All right, so that was our presentation. I hope you really liked it, and I hope you enjoyed it and take my presentation into consideration. But for now, do you have any questions?
So, if the pop-up tour is successful, how often should we have them?
So if the pop-up tour is successful, I believe that a good time to have them is about every once a year or maybe even once every 2 years. This way you really have more of this exclusivity so that people don't have, oh, they're coming back. We all know they're coming back. I'm not going to get them now. I'm going to get them next month. But instead, by having them every year, we can really raise the ability to promote it as an exclusive event to other people.
Don't you think it would just be smarter to open another permanent location rather than just do a pop-up tour?
So, I think it would be smarter to open another permanent location rather than do a pop-up tour. But I think just to make sure, we should do a cost-benefit analysis to see really which is the most effective option. I am not an economic specialist. I'm more of a marketer specialist. But I feel like that would be the best idea coming from my point of view.